Hello everyone, Emily Alcina. Welcome back to Q&A Mondays, where I dive into some of your burning questions to help you navigate the ups and downs, twists and turns of life. Today's question is about change. Should I risk making a change or should I avoid it? And I know this topic is going to resonate with a lot of you because change affects us all. Change is inevitable. It just happens. Let's take a look at the seasons. Every season here in Canada, we experience lots of changes that we do not have control over. There are certain changes that we may not choose to take due to this innate fear. And these come from our primal need for safety and predictability. Now, the truth is that we don't have to be bound by our past, our limitations of our past. We can make choices and make changes that will affect our present and our future. But that being said, is normal and to completely expected that if you are about to make a change, you are going to experience fear. This is going to happen automatically. Once again, this comes from our primal need for safety. So every time that there is a change to our life, even though the change will be positive, or you believe the change is a really positive thing for you, you're going to experience fear. That's not an indication that you're in the wrong place. That's not an indication that says you should not do it. The only thing that is saying is flagging you, giving you a little bit of a signal saying, hey, you're about to make a change here and I don't feel safe. Okay? So it's up to you to feel that fear. Every time that we feel that fear, if we listen to it, remember the other videos that I have shared with you, the emotions are there to give you a message. So if you listen to that fear and you assess what's the fear about, if it's purely about this primitive sensation of not feeling safe, and you are safe though, you can allow yourself to make that change. So feel the fear and embrace the change anyway. I give you a little story. I have someone that I used to work with. He really struggled with change. He saw himself as this guy who prioritized feeling safe, and safe coming from that primal. Like, he was safe, his family was safe, but he had this primal response to change, as if he made any change, he would not be safe. So he decided to stay in this job that he hated. He hated everything about this job. Not only what he did, but also the people that was in charge of him and the people that worked with him. He was just not a good fit for this job. But he decided to change. He decided to stay regardless. As predictable as this could be, if we stay in a job that we hate, eventually that affects our mental health, our wellness, and we start to make decisions that are poor in order. It feels like we're almost like surviving this toxic environment. So we start to cope with the environment, sometimes in a very negative way. So his life started to get affected. His relationship started to be affected by the changes that he was, by the experiences that he was facing. But regardless of what was happening around him, he did not want to make any type of change. He didn't even want to consider it. Well, guess what happened? Eventually, he was let go of the organization. For me, that was the best thing that could happen to him. If you ask him, he will disagree. I have a lot of empathy for him because this was a really big experience, and he was full of anger and disappointment and shame, and he felt rejected, and he felt like I was working with this organization that I hate, and I hated all these people, and they fire me. And that was a really difficult time for him. There's a lot of work that we needed to do to disconnect this piece about his self-esteem and his piece of feeling rejected. So there was a lot of work that we needed to make to heal in order for client to start making the changes that he needed to make for his best and his well-being. So in my view, he could have avoided a lot of this if he would have taken the courage to change the things that he needed to change from the beginning. When he started to notice that this was not the place that the best fit him, to start looking for something else, to start exploring, to create some flexibility to believe in the possibility for change. Then we didn't have to go down this role where eventually change happened to him and now he found himself reacting to it. So this could be you. You can embrace and have the courage to change when you're in a situation that needs changing. Don't feel stagnant. Don't wait. Don't stay in a place where you do not feel good, when you can see yourself going through this path of numbing or needing to numb because your situation is so tough. Change is going to happen anyway. Are you going to make that change, or are you going to wait for the change to happen to you and then react to it? That's up to you. Have the courage today to do the things that you need to do to change the things that you can change. And remember, you can always send me those burning questions. I'll be here every Monday answering to some of and all of the questions that you send my way. Until next time.